And boom, this is what a professional custom t-shirt looks like.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Hello, what's up all of you beautiful subscribers? Today is a very exciting day because hopefully we will be making the final versions of t-shirts that we can make and sell online on the e-commerce marketplace Joisk. So we're going to be using a few things today, one of which is this vinyl paper, this heat transfer vinyl paper. This is mainly used for very simple logos and simple lettering. That's what I'm going to be using it for. We will also be using heat transfer paper, as you guys saw in one of my previous videos. This is for complex logos, a lot of colors. This is for very, very complex stuff. We will also use this beautiful cutting machine called I call it a cry cut, but I think it's called a Cricut. So I'm gonna call it cry cut, screw it. So this is mainly used for cutting out designs, which I really don't want to cut out manually. And in order to use it, we actually have to use a software program on the computer. So anyways, let's start making our first full final t-shirt, hopefully. So the software that we're going to be using today is actually Cricut's kind of in-house software. I think it's called designspace.cricut.com or design.cricut.com. Anyways, we're going to be using that, and hopefully this will work here. Okay, so let's just do this quick. We're going to hit browse to upload an image. We're going to upload, remember our Chimp Life one, our Chimp Life t-shirt. So this is what it looks like. It's in PNG format. Now, what I really want to do here is I do not want to cut out the chimp face here because that'll just be in vinyl black. I don't really care about that. We're going to use transfer paper for that. So we only really want to cut out this Chimp Life lettering here and put it on paper. So we just need a very simple design for that. We're going to click on simple, move on. It'll load. Okay, so this is very, very big here. Let's zoom out just a little bit, actually a lot. All right, we're gonna hit the crop tool. We are going to just simply crop out the Chimp Life, the lettering here. We're gonna crop it out. Boom, it should be cropped out. Good, that's good. Now we can zoom back in here, hit the continue button. Let's see, what do we do next here? I think we're just gonna save as a cut image. I do not believe we want to print this, so we're gonna save as a cut image, cut it. What we're gonna do next here is click on this image, and I guess we're going to insert that. All right, that's just too big here. So I think that the X and Y axes are in inches, so we're gonna have to shrink this down to 8.5, I think, inches. That's what the paper width is. So we're gonna shrink it down to 8.5 here. We'll give it some space. There we go. I think that should be good. I think that's 8.5, so that's the paper width. It should be fine. We're gonna test this out. Again, this is just a test. And now we're gonna click on, I guess, make it. Sorting project into mats. I'm not quite sure if we're actually going to have to mirror this or not, but I'm just gonna guess yes. So we're gonna mirror this image, hit continue. Okay, now here we go. I guess it's setting up. This is a good sign, set material. As you guys can see here, I've now loaded the vinyl paper onto this kind of sticky placeholder mat, and I've loaded it into the Cricut. Now hopefully this will cut. All we gotta do is, I guess, press this flashing light here. So I don't know what happened here, but the machine just randomly turned off. Now, because the machine shut off really randomly during that cut, we're gonna try again, but I did notice a few things here. One of which was good because I realized I was cutting the wrong side of the vinyl paper. And the second thing was that I realized that my vinyl paper was actually about 2 inches wider than I originally thought, so I can actually make a bigger design. We're gonna try this again. Hopefully it cuts properly. Again, actually, you know what? No fingers crossed. Fingers crossed was really bad luck last time. No more fingers crossed, just cut the damn thing. Now this next part here is a little tricky. We're actually going to need something really like thin and sharp, so we're gonna kind of use whatever this kind of blade X-Acto knife thing is, and we're actually gonna use some scissors to cut out the background of this page. So I know you still can't see this design, but I'm gonna do this really quick here and cut out the Chimp Life. And voila, we finally have the Chimp Life cut out here. Now actually, I think that's called weeding actually. And so as soon as you get, the first little bit going, as soon as you get the first, after you do it for about 30 seconds, you can kind of just peel the rest of the thing off here. But now we have the lettering, which was really easy. Now what we got to do is do the same thing. We have to cut out the logo. Okay, now I've actually printed out the main logo on a transfer piece of paper, so we're gonna hopefully heat press this on, but we're gonna try to cut it out first using this machine. Now I can actually cut this out myself. It's not too difficult, but I wanna see if this thing can actually get it exact. And hopefully it does. We're gonna see if it's off by a few millimeters. I'm sure I could trim it. So it did cut it out pretty exact for the most part. However, it did not cut deep enough because I don't think I switched the settings over to thicker paper. So we're gonna have to try this again and see if it works. And would you look at that, a near perfect cut, and also a near perfect cut with these. So now we have our logo cut out with transfer paper, and we have our lettering cut out with vinyl paper. Now we get to press this onto a t-shirt and finally have a professional looking, formal heat pressed t-shirt. All right, so we're gonna to go downstairs and do that. So just for reference, I wanted to show you guys what the original t-shirt that we made in episode 1 looked like. Now, I know on the camera this actually looks decent. Now we actually signed some stuff at the bottom as the first t-shirt. But so this was just purely with transfer paper, and we didn't cut it out properly, and we didn't want to cut out the individual letters. And so I don't know if you guys can see this crease here. I think that brings it out pretty well. So that's what it looks like when you don't cut out your shirt properly, when you don't cut out the logos or the letters and you leave white space. That's what it looks like. It has this giant kind of yellow crease around the entire thing. All right, so that's what we're comparing it to today. So this looks good. It's just, you know, I didn't want the crease around it this time. So, okay, it's time to press this t-shirt. We're gonna press them 2 separately. So we're gonna do vinyl first, okay? We're gonna press on the vinyl. I think we only do it for a little bit. We're gonna do it for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see if this went on properly. It sure did. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, that looks really, really good. Vinyl went on nice and nice. Nice and nice it went on. All right, now we're gonna put on the logo here, and we're gonna put this sheet of Teflon over it, just in case anything were to happen to the vinyl. We really don't want the vinyl to come off, right? All right, so we're gonna press this down. We might actually do this a tiny bit longer, an extra few seconds after the buzzer, because it usually can be about 15 seconds. I'm putting it on a lower temperature, so it might take a little bit longer. 2, 3, up. All right. And boom, this is what a professional custom t-shirt looks like. Look, it looks beautiful. It's really, really well done. It's actually, I tried peeling it off. It's super high quality. I really like it. It's actually better than most shirts I find in stores. So I really like this. And so what does this mean for the vlog? It means that we can make custom professional t-shirts. So the product is done. We have the product to sell now. So it's the part that you guys really, really get curious about, and you tend to always skip over the product creation part. You guys really want to know how to market and sell stuff. So that's next. The next step is trying to sell these on the Joisk. Again, you can make your own custom designs on Joisk, and I'll fulfill it for you. But I'll be selling my own t-shirts through Joisk anyways. But if you want to design your own and upload it on there, now I can fulfill your order for you. So now that part is done, and then we got to start doing some marketing. So we're going to do some Facebook ads, some Instagram ads. We're going to make a bunch of designs too. Actually, that might be the next step. The next step might actually be coming up with a bunch of different designs so that we can target a bunch of different people. This is just a fun one. Maybe I'll target Joe Rogan fans for Chimp Life. But yeah, so we're going to make a bunch of designs. That's probably next, and then marketing, and then sales, and then shipping. And so we're going to go through all of that from top to bottom, from beginning to end. And I'm really happy with this so far, because we've gone from not knowing anything about how to make t-shirts at all to actually being able to profess to make these in a medium quantity. I don't think if we had gotten an order for 100 t-shirts in one day, I probably can't do that. However, 10 a day, 50 a day, maybe not 50, 10 a day, 20 a day, I can fulfill easily, right? That's where we are at right now. I'm really happy. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching. So hopefully you guys like these vlogs and are actually getting some value from them, because you know what, I'm gonna keep doing whiteboard videos, by the way. It's just the backdrop from the last video, I need the clips, so it'll be another day or two before I can make some whiteboard ones again. But hopefully you guys are getting some value out of these vlogs, because again, there aren't too many people actually like vlogging how to build an actual business from product creation until everything, marketing and everything, until point of sale. And hopefully you guys get value from this, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So if you do like these, enjoy these, please leave a like and subscribe to these videos. And again, so in the next videos, again, we're just gonna do marketing and sales and some logo design and all that stuff. That's next. We have a product created, all that stuff's next. So thank you very much for watching. You're all very beautiful people. Hopefully I will see you guys in the next few days with another how to start a business vlog. Thank you guys.